Assalamualaikum and greeting associate to Professor Madya Dr. Aminuddin bin Ahmad and all my fellow friends. In this Kamba, we will present the subject of BTMT2103 International Business Management. Our group has chosen Al-Taj Food Marketing and Services Sdn Berhad as our product. Al-Taj Food is manufacturer and supplier of Arabic rice instant paste. It was registered in Malaysia on 3 June 2016 under 119-21760. We choose Al-Taj Food to be exported to the host country, which is Australia, because the possibility to export this product to that country is high.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Dr. Aminuddin. My name is Nur Afrika binti Abdul Malik, matrix number B0621104887. I will introduce my groupmates, which is Muhammad Alifuddin as our team leader, then Anis Shafika, Chawiya, Nuri Jazlina, Auni Nurwaiti, and Nor Najiha. For the table of content, we put local company profile, analysis of host country, market analysis, key determining factors of entry modes, proposed strategy for entering foreign market and strategic alliance, and conclusion in our slide.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Anish Fika binti Zulkifli, my matrix number B06211049. I will continue with local company profile. Al-Taj Food Marketing and Service Sdn Berhad was registered in Malaysia on June 23. Other food service activity is all Al-Taj Food Marketing and Service Sdn Berhad. A company credit report can accurately depict customer finance. Our solution is reduce risk, boost sales, and boost corporate performance. The mission of this company is to establish long-term relationship with our consumer based on trust and respect. We incorporate honestly, integrity, and business ethics into all facets of our operation. And our mission is to be Asian #1 quality and nutritious quite of brand by 2025. That's all from me. Thank you.
I state why we choose Australia as our host country. I will talk about the country background. Okay, Australia, also known as the Commonwealth of Australia, is a country that comprises the mainland of the Australian continent, the island of Tasmania, and numerous smaller islands. Australia is the world's sixth largest country by the total area. The country is also known for its high living standards and has consistently ranked well in terms of economic freedom, competitiveness, and human development. Okay, now I will present why we choose Australia as our host country. The first one, due to their market analysis. The Australian market demonstrates steady growth across various sectors. For overall, that presents a favorable market environment with opportunities for growth in multiple industries such as technology sector, mining industries, retail sectors, and others. For the social and cultural analysis, as we know, Australia is known for their demographic diversity and multiculturalism. It has many cultures that have been influenced by the British colonization. Australia's vibrant arts, food, and society reflect this cultural diversity. And Australia is also known for their open-minded to their foreigners who is entering their country. The third reason why we choose Australia as our host country is due to their geographic analysis. Okay, Australia is divided to 2 mainland and 6 states, where they have their own economic traits, demographic distributions, and industrial strength. Business can better understand how climate and environment affect market dynamics by using geographic analysis. For reason is competitive analysis. As we know, in this industry, competition is faced by all the companies. So we should know our competitors to compete with them and know how strong our brands are. So for that, data may help us identify our brand's strengths and flaws as well as potential growth areas.
Next, in terms of economies, Australia has a stable economy that allows many products to be exported to its country. Australia also encourages global trade and has good economic relations with many different countries. In demographic analysis, Australia has a population of more than 25 million people. Australia also has a balanced gender population with more women than men. They use gender analysis in business and marketing campaign to find out what kind of customers preference they have. Next, in political and legal analysis include government policies, foreign trade policies, and tax policies. The laws in Australia are very strict, so it is difficult to export the goods if we do not pass the Australian standard policies. And lastly, the industrial, technology, and environment in Australia. Australia is very rich in mineral resources and mining. It's one of the world leading producers of coal, gold, and other minerals. And the other sector is finance, education, healthcare, and professional service. All these sectors play important roles in developing the Australian country economies.
Assalamualaikum and hi to Professor Madya Dr. Aminuddin bin Ahmad. My name is BTMT2103. Now I will continue to present about market analysis. So I will explain about market trend for product Al-Taj Food. For Al-Taj Food Marketing and Service Sdn Berhad, the market trend is favorable. The business is in a good position to profit from increased disposable income, a rise in health consciousness, and a rise demand for convenient meals. The product line and distribution option of of Altaj Food Marketing and Service in Berhad are also growing. These elements are anticipated to fuel the company's expansion in the upcoming years. So, this is a data of ready-to-eat food market size in the forecast period from 2018 to 2027 in Malaysia. The demand for ready-to-eat food is increasing as a result of shifting eating pattern, which is fueling the expansion of the worldwide ready-to-eat food industry. The market for ready-to-eat foods is expected to be driven by development in the food and beverage sector, as well as the packaging sector receiving rapid expansion. Meat, carrot-based, vegetable-based, and other food categories are among the market segment. Throughout the projected period, the meat subsegment is anticipated to rule the product type sector. Market are divided into offline and online segment based on the distribution channel. Due to the e-commerce industry rapid growth, the online subsegment is anticipated to dominate over the projected period. According to Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the female employment rate is 67.5%, 64.9%, 69.7%, and 70.6%, respectively in Japan, the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada. The rising female employment rate, along with the high consumption of ready-to-eat foods product, is what is driving the market growth of the global ready-to-eat food market. Over the projection period, the ready-to-eat food market is projected to grow at a CAGR of 7.5%. After the projected period, it is anticipated that the ready-to-eat food industry will be worth 119 billion USD. So now, I want to explain about market growth. So this is an example data of AG-based market in Malaysia. Altaj Food Marketing and Service in Berhad is a Malaysian food manufacturer that specializes in producing a variety of food base, including nasi Arab, rendang, and kasbah. As more people become interested in trying Malaysian food, the demand for Altaj Food Marketing and Service in Berhad product is increased. As the demand for convenience food and Malaysian cuisine continues to grow, Altaj Food Marketing and Service in Berhad is well positioned to capitalize on these trends. Altaj Food Marketing and Service in Berhad produce a variety of rendang paste, including beef rendang, chicken rendang, and lamb rendang. Altaj Food Marketing and Service Berhad produce a variety of kasbah paste, including lamb kasbah, chicken kasbah, and lamb kasbah. So now I will continue to present about SWOT analysis. As we know, in SWOT analysis, we have strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So I will to explain about strength of this product. So the first string is variety. This is because from Arabic rice to pieces to prepared meals, Altaj will provide a wide range of goods. Due to this, customers have a wide range of possibilities. The second string is focus on quality. All of Altaj food are created in compliance with stringent quality standard, and only the best ingredients are used in their creation. And the last string is sustainability. Altaj is devoted to environmental protection. The business strives to lessen its impact on the environment and use sustainable practices in its production process. So, Altaj Food want to export their product to Australia, so they have some weakness to their company. The first is costly transportation. Australia is far away in Malaysia, where the corporation is based. As a result, the company's food will be less competitive in the Australian market due to the high cost transportation. And the second is various food law. The food law in Australia and Malaysia are different. Since Australia requirement must be met before item can be exported, the corporation will need to make that sure costly and time-consuming work may be involved in this procedure. Okay, and the last weakness of this company to export their product to Australia is insufficient brand recognition. In Australia, the business has a modest level of recognition. As a result, it will need to spend money on marketing and advertising to raise its brand recognition and increase sale. Costly investment potential here. Then, the opportunities of this company to export the product to Australia is the food market is sizable and expanding. The Australian food market is valued more than 100 billion USD and is expanding at a pace of 2% to 3% annually. Numerous curves including population increase, rising wealth, and shifting food preference are fueling this growth. The second opportunities is rising importation of food goods. The willingness of Australians to pay for foreign food goods is rising along with their willingness to explore new meals. This is brought on by a variety of elements such as the expanding availability of imported food items, the rising appeal of ethnic cuisine, and the growing understanding of the advantage of following a healthy diet. And the list of opportunities is the goods offered by Altaj are excellent and reasonable pricing. The goods produced by Altaj Food Marketing and Service in Berhad are of excellent quality and affordable price. They are therefore ideal for the Australian market, where customers are calling for more high quality, reasonable price food product. The last of SWOT analysis to the Altaj Food Marketing and Service India Berhad, they have a trade to export their product to the Australian. The first trade is competition with other imported foods. The Australian food industry is quite competitive, and consumers may choose from a wide variety of various foreign food. To success, Altaj Food Marketing and Service India Berhad must discover way to set its product apart from those of its rivals. The second trait is choice shift among consumers. Altaj Food Marketing and Service India Berhad will need to be able to modify its good to match this chain if it wants to continue to be successful in the Australian market. Australian customer taste may change fast. And the last one is put quality and value first. Producing high quality food item at the reasonable price should be the main goal of Altaj Food Marketing and Service India Berhad. By doing this, the business will be better, able to set itself apart from the competitive and draw in Australian customer. That's all from me. To continue the slide with a new presenter.
Hi everyone, my name is Chow Yao. I'm from UTEM, FPTT BTech student, year 2. So today I will talk about the marketing mix for the Altaj company sell their product to Australia. For the marketing mix, we have 4 aspects. The first one is the product, the second is the price, the third is promotion, the fourth is the place. So for the first one, Altaj is the company that sell the instant cooking paste and instant cooking rice to the market. Altaj need to ensure the ingredient of the product is of high standard quality and need to ensure the product is match the standard of Australia. Altaj has to produce more packaging for individual use and the large packaging for the family use. It is easy to export their product to Australia. For the price, Altaj company should consider all the product they sell in Australia should be sold in Australia dollar. It is because everyone pay in AUD in Australia. So Altaj company need to change the currency from RM to AUD and calculate the export fee and profit margin of the product to set the price, but also need to analyze the price of competitor because this to ensure the price of the product sold in Australia have good competitiveness. For the aspect of promotion, we suggest the Altaj company to use the online social media platform. An online social media platform such as Facebook, YouTube, TikTok and other, it is too easy to Altaj to promote their product because the advertising fee is affordable and easy to reach customer. Last one of the marketing mix is place. Altaj can consider exporting the product to Australia because Malaysia has already reached an agreement with Australia. The agreement is called Malaysia-Australia Free Trade Agreement. It can help the Altaj company to enter the market more easily and minimize the export cost for the company. For the marketing segment strategy, we have 4 segments. The first one is the geographic segmentation. A high population city means the demand for food will be higher. So we can see the graph that show the Sydney and Melbourne as the first and second large population in the city. So the Altaj company can consider sell their product in these 2 cities. The next one is the demographic segmentation. In Australia, the largest population is between the age of 20 to 40. So the Altaj company can sell the product focused on the young person. The next one is the behavioral segmentation. Increasing the demand of Australian for rice maybe can help the Altaj company to sell their instant cooking rice in Australia and that will be increase the sale. The last one segment is the psychology segmentation. Australia has preferred family oriented, so the Altaj company can sell the product in large packaging to meet the needs of the large family. Competitive analysis. We need to understand the Altaj company have which competitor in the Australia market. The first one is the Natasha Kitchen, the next is the Passage Food, the third is the Ayam brand. So for the market share, Ayam brand has 11% in Australia and the other is no data. For the pricing, the Natasha Kitchen is high, the Passage Food is medium and the Ayam brand is low. For the sale platform, for the Natasha Kitchen, they have used online selling platform, for example their website. For the Passage Food, they use the sale platform is Australia retail store, for example Tesco, and the Ayam brand is use the online platform, for example their website, Facebook and the Australia retail store. And the strength of Natasha Kitchen is high quality standard. For the Passage Food is convenient and simplicity, and the Ayam brand is locally known and trust. The weakness of the Natasha Kitchen is the price is very high and hard to afford. And for the Passage Food is limited product range, and the Ayam brand is changing consumer preference will affect the customer not choose their product.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Alifidin bin Abu Bakar and today I will talk about a key determining factor of entry mode. For Altaj Food, there are two factors, which is first is internal factor and second is the external factor. For the internal factor, there are resources and capability for the first one, and then the second is product adaptation, and the third is branding and marketing. And for external factor, there are three also, which is the first one is legal and regulation consideration, second one is culture and consumer preference, and the third one is economic factor. So, key determining factor of entry mode by Altash Food, in the internal factor, for resources and capability, need to invest in each market, weighing the pros and cons of various investment strategy. For the product adaptation, the Altash Food need to learn. The Altash Food need and halal certification, which is Altash Food need to learn about Australia halal certification, authorized and laws. For culture sensitivity also, they need to understand Australia culture diversity and custom the offering Muslim and non-Muslim customer. So, and product localization, Altash Food need to standardize the rule need to follow the standards, rules and labeling requirement. For branding and marketing, Altash Food need to evaluate the brand popularity in Malaysia and its potential in the Australia market, create a marketing plan to increase demand for the company wears down. For the external factor, legal and regulation consideration, Altash Food need to learn the law and rules government how halal food item can be imported, distributed and sold in Australia. Ensure the product follow Australia food safety standard and get the proper approval. The second one is culture and consumer preference. The Altash Food need to learn about the different culture of the people who live in Australia and why they like halal food. Think about what Muslim and non-Muslim customer want and change a product to meet their needs. And lastly is economic factor, which is they need to think about the exchange rates, inflate rates, and the buying power of customer in both Malaysia and Australia. This is because to make sure the financial is stable and can manage any possible risk. I will continue to propose strategy for entering foreign market. The first is direct export. Direct export meaning is a strategy for internet expansion by local business to access foreign market through binding contract with foreign business or supplier. Direct market meaning that they can export their sell good they make from the home country to the overseas customer, which is Altash Food marketing may reduce transportation cost by direct export. Secondly, is indirect export. Indirect export means that a strategy expansion through the third party such as foreign agent, retailer or distributor to access foreign market with the partnership agreement. Indirect export may help the company more complete market coverage possible, which is Altash Food marketing can utilize third party in Australia like Woolworths, Coles Supermarket and other to expand its market share. Lastly is Malaysia External Trade Development Corporation, which is MATRID. MATRID is a Malaysia External Trade Government Agency. This agency may assist Malaysian exporters to develop and expand their export market, which is through the MATRID Export Assist program and export training program. MATRID will enhance Altash Food marketing and service selain berhad export their capabilities.
I will continue with strategic alliance for entering foreign markets. First, joint venture. Joint venture is a contractual agreement between two or more companies to jointly pursue a goal or establish a working partnership. The Altash company will expand the reach of its distribution into other countries by entering into an agreement with a local company in Australia. This will allow the company to develop joint ventures to supply goods to business already operating in the region. Okay. Number 2 is licensing. The licensee can use the licenser's rights, IP, and assets. Licensees use license property under licensor terms. Software, trademark, copyright, patents, and trade secret are licensed. Due to lacking infrastructure and substantial capital, Altash company may employ a licensee approach to promote their goods in Australia. Lastly is sharing of production facilities. Sharing of production facilities is having multiple businesses work together to produce their goods in a single factory in an example of production facility sharing arrangement. Altash company may product facilities with an Australia enterprise. Companies may share manufacturing costs such as equipment, machinery, maintenance, and personnel. This reduces costs and eases any company's entry into the Australian market. In conclusion, despite being a tiny company, it has several competitive advantages that allow it to compete with other large companies on the market and to be ready for global markets. It's well knowledgeable about its market trends and market growth. To establish a competitive edge in the market and to quickly grasp their SWOT analysis, they have a superb marketing mix. It also can choose how to join international markets to several significant internal and external elements.
including the level of community commitment and the size of the market. That's all from our group. Thank you.